So hi guys, this is Chetan Potdar back again, and today I thought let me make a very quick video about the four basic words which we use in the stock market. My name is Chetan Potdar, and I'm a full-time professional trader. I'm a full-time investor from Mumbai. I also teach the stock markets. I've been doing it for a little more than 8 years so far. So let's. This is again. Let me quickly remind you that this is a very basic video, and I have tried to make the concepts oversimplified. So let me write this down. OVER. I have made these concepts oversimplified. So please take it in the right spirit. So the moment we come to the stock market, there are about four words which come to our mind, and those four words which come to our mind are these four words. And the first word is investing. The second word is called as trading. The third word is called as fundamental analysis, and the fourth word is called as technical analysis. Yeah. So whenever we enter the stock market in one way or the other, these are the four words which always come to our mind. Now we use these words very often, but a lot of times we are not. Clear what these words mean. So today what we're going to do is we're going to understand these words and the interaction of these words with each other, and the interaction of these words as far as your money in the stock market is concerned. So first of all, let's understand the word fundamental analysis. What does fundamental analysis mean? And if I have to speak in pure English, fundamental analysis means a very simple word which means basic knowledge. So fundamental analysis means basic knowledge about anything. Let's say, for example, if I want to do fundamental analysis on a friend of mine, I need to know what he does, where he stays, what's his education qualification, what he likes, what he does not like, what are his interests. So similarly, if I want to do fundamental analysis on a company, I need to understand the business of the company, correct? And business of the country. And the easiest way for you to understand the business of the company is to read the annual report. Why? Because everything is mentioned in the annual report. Annual report is a legal document, and it is the purest form of data which can come out of the particular company for the stock market. Yeah. Now there are three realistic problems with the annual report. Number one, they are too large. Number two, they are too complicated, and number three, we really never read them. Like for example, if I'm putting my money into a company like Reliance Industries, do we really understand the oil and gas business? No, even government of India does not understand that business. Yeah, let's say if I'm putting my money into a company like Sasago, do we understand the mining business? Not at all. If I'm putting my money into a company like say TCS, do you know how many different countries they are operating into? No. If I'm putting my money into a company, let's say Hero Motors, do you know how many models they make? No. If I'm putting my money into a company like ITC, do you know how many different brands they have? Honestly, I don't know, and I don't care, because all I really want to do is just buy the stock of the company at the cheapest price and sell it at the highest price and book profits and be happy. And since I'm only interested in buying and selling the stock, I told myself that, listen, look, I don't think I'm an investor at all. I'm just a trader. So what is trading? Trading is just buying and selling. Let's say, for example, if I had to just give you about 2 minutes of my time, really, instead of watching this entire presentation, all you would really want to ask me is what price to buy the stock at which is the cheapest price, and what price to sell the stock at the most expensive price and make money, correct or not? So everything that you really want to need to know about the stock market is based on these two words, which is buying and selling. And since we are only interested in buying and selling and not understanding the business of the company, I told myself, listen, I don't think I'm an investor at all. I'm just trader. So let's understand the meaning of investing. So what does investing mean now? Now there are two scenarios whenever we speak about investing into the stock market, and the first scenario is where somebody comes and tells you that investing your money is a very good idea. So what you do is you really collect all your money that you can gather, and now you want to invest that money. Let's say you want to invest 2 lakh rupees because you have collected 2 lakh rupees. Now while you have the money today, you really don't know what stock to buy, where to put your money, how long do you want to put your money. So what you do is you basically call up your broker and you ask your broker for advice. Now what does the broker do? Really, he scratches his head for a second of time and tells you that nowadays this is the good quality stock, nowadays this is the stock which will give you returns, and immediately you buy the stock, and you feel happy. Now honestly speaking, you really don't know why you bought the stock. You don't know what price you bought the stock. You don't know the logic why you bought the stock. You don't know what price to sell the stock. Yeah, you don't know the logic why you want to sell the stock. Yeah, so basically you are completely confused on what, why, how, where about the stock. So now the here's the dilemma, and the dilemma is that if you buy the stock, yeah, and if you buy the stock, let's say at 100 rupees, and it goes up, yeah, now you are even more scared because now it has gone to 150 rupees, and you're very scared because you made 50% profit. Now what if the stock comes down? Then what are you going to do? So basically you want to, the moment stock comes down by even a small percentile, you immediately want to sell a stock, right? That's what exactly we do. But if you have bought the stock, which is, this is still a positive scenario, but if you bought the stock at 100, yeah, and the stock immediately goes down to, let's say, 50 rupees, now immediately your broker is going to turn around to you and tell you that, listen, didn't we discuss that it is a long term investing? So you need to keep on holding the stock. So you really don't know how long you need to hold the stock, and so you keep on holding it till perpetuity. So if you buy the stock, if it goes up, you're scared because if it comes down, you're going to lose your money. And if you bought the stock and it went down by 50%, then you really are clueless as to what you are supposed to do with the stock next, because there is no logic where you should be selling it. And since you don't know when to buy and when to sell, and with the logic behind when to buy and when to sell, you end up holding it for infinity. That is what investing is all about, as we talk about being an investor. But now let me give you another scenario. Let's say that you want to invest into an ice cream business. You want to invest into an ice cream business. Yeah, now if you want to invest into an ice cream business, let me make this red because the cherry is always red. If you want to invest into the ice cream business, first of all you need to know how to buy milk. Why? Because there is different types of milk which are available in the stock market. You need to know how to store milk. You need to know how to transport milk. You need to know how to make an ice cream. Yeah. You need to know how to transport an ice cream. You need to know how to store an ice cream. You basically need to know in detail everything about the ice cream business, which definitely takes more than 2 minutes for you to become an investor into the ice cream business. So whenever we talk about investing as somebody who's investing into the stock market, it is about taking advice from somebody and buying the stock and being completely clueless as to what you're supposed to do next. But investing really means is that you need to understand the underlying business. So let me write this down for you. Underlying business of the company. So whenever people talk about being an investor, we are actually talking about investing into the underlying business of the company. Let's say if I'm investing into a company like Reliance Industries, so we need to understand the oil and gas and 4G business. If you're investing into a company like Britannia, we need to really understand what is the FMCG business of that particular company. And the easiest way for you to understand the business of the company is to read the annual report, right? And all I'm simply saying to you is, forget about reading the annual report once. At least let us try to understand and download it once. We don't even do that, right? So what I'm trying to say to you is that if you are only interested in buying and selling the stock, yeah, you guys might be only trading. But if you are interested in understanding the business of the company and putting the money into the underlying business of the company, you might be an investor, right? Now the moment we say the word that you are an investor, what it basically means is you are buying a stake into the company, which could be about 2% or 5%. And the reason why you buy a stake into the company is because you are investing into the underlying business. And I am simply saying that if you want to be an investor, no problem, go ahead and become an investor, but please try to take some efforts into understanding the underlying business, which we don't really. So stock, and if you are only interested in buying and selling the stock, we are just traders. So let me quickly reiterate, what is fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis basically means that we are interested in understanding the basic knowledge and the business of the company. Trading basically means buying and selling. Investing basically means you are putting your money into the underlying business of the company. So finally, let us come to the point where we talk about technical analysis. Now, what is technical analysis? That's the simplest way possible. Technical analysis means charts. Technical analysis means charts. Technical analysis is the study of price and volume of the company. So technical analysis basically means, if I have to make it in the simplest possible, means that we are looking at the price of the stock, we are looking at the volume of the stock, we are looking at the movement of the price and the volume of the stocks on a chart, and trying to understand the data about the charts, about the stock and the chart, so that we take decisions as to when to buy and when to sell. But the moment I said that you guys may be mostly traders and you guys are not investors, or I would know that some of you guys would feel very uncomfortable about it. But what I forgot to tell you is that trading is one of the highest paying professions in the finance industry. To give you an example, let's say, for example, you guys are very smart and very clever. Let's say you guys went to the best college of India. Let's say you went to IITs or IIMs, or you went outside the country and you did your MBA from London School of Economics, or from Harvard, or Wharton or Princeton, or any of these Ivy League colleges. And if you are a major in finance, then there is a very high chance that a company maybe like Goldman Sachs or UBS or Credit Suisse would hire you, put you for training for about 2 or 3 months, and with all probably make you a trader. And what would you be doing? You would be sitting down and trading for them. You would be sitting down and trading maybe bonds, maybe equities, maybe derivatives, maybe forex, yeah, or maybe commodities, yeah. And let me quickly highlight to you that trading is the highest paying profession in the finance industry. Yeah. And if you guys want to be traders, you will be among the highest paid people in the industry. But what is trading? And let me quickly and simply tell you, trading basically means buying and selling. And there is really no rocket science there. It's just buying and selling. And if you can, and so having said that, what is the stock market all about? And stock market, I would say, is only 3 words, and those 3 words are buying and selling. And between the buying and selling is holding. So if you can do the right buying, and if you can do the right selling, and if you can hold it between buying and selling, believe me, you guys are going to be one of the richest men that you know of, because making money is just as simple as that. Buying and selling. You buy as low as possible and you sell as high as possible. Buying and selling, that's what it means. So if you want to become an investor, no problem, you can learn to become an investor, but all I'm simply saying is that learn to understand the business first. But if you're only interested in buying and selling the stock, maybe you guys are all only traders. If you want to do fundamental analysis would entail for you to read the annual report, understand the different ratios, understand what the company is all about, understand the basics of the company and how does the company work. But if you want to be traders, then you would want to be focusing on basically what is called as technical analysis, which is the charts of price and volume. So thanks guys, thanks for your time. This is Chetan Potdar back again, and if you have any questions or doubts, you can write down in the comments below. If you like this kind of information coming your way, do subscribe to the channel, but do please give a thumbs up so that we understand. Do write down questions and queries so that I can answer them. Thanks and bye.